Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play Moving the Microphone. Alright, so, we got lots to talk about, Oh, yes. I've done quite a bit since last I recorded. I just got back from my vacation, and I decided to do this instead of stream tonight because it seemed a bit rushed to stream, and I didn't like that. But it took some time to record an episode here. So, I have built the house and given it some insides as well as a bit of the road here. And I'm going to show you a few other things after that. And from there we're going to go on a bit of an adventure because, as you can see, I have chosen cyan stained clay for the road, and I like that a lot. And the road is 4 wide. So we will need a lot of it, and I do not have nearly enough. So we are gonna go on a clay hunt. I'm gonna do that in a very special way through the nether. But another thing that we're gonna do is get some new tools and stuff, which I'll do in a while. But just me and Pluka on at the moment. So here we go. Use just a random chest of supplies here for building the house. And here is what the insides look like. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Start with the kitchen, I suppose. We've got a nice furnace in here just for looks. Cauldron sink with a sink faucet of a lever. Got some iron blocks as the fridge. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Liking it a lot. Now here's a nice little table that I came up with, but I kind of like. It's interesting, I think, and I like it. It's a flower pot with a cactus in it, and then some brown wool on top. Got another one of those over here. I like that. I think that's an interesting touch. Then you have the TV. I spent a lot of time messing around with different TV designs, and I think this is the one I liked the most, but I don't like it that much. I was trying to get a 4 wide picture. I don't even know if there are any pictures that are 4 wide on a painting. I thought that might look good. I originally had these here with black carpet on top, and then I was trying to place paintings behind them. If we ever have a spot in one of the other houses that have a smaller TV, I might go with that. Might go with that idea when we do that. But for right now, I thought, well, nice big TV here. The couch here made of chairs. Another table here made out of... Wait, no, a couch here made out of stairs, rather. And a table here made out of stairs as well. Got some carpets here on the floor. And the best part about this house, you pull up the carpet here. And here is our enchanting room. Ta-da, da-da-da-da. As you can see, I got it up to level 30 now. But I like that a lot. I think that's nice. Hide under the carpets. In some of our other houses, I think I might opt for a room with a staircase in it. But in this one... What is it? Can you... Oh, you can hear it when you walk over it, isn't that? That's interesting. Huh. You get the ladder sound when you walk over it. Right? You get... That's weird. Well, either way, that's pretty cool. That actually might be useful for something. But anyways. Yeah, so... Creeper out there waiting. And then, like I said, the road. Now, I put this dirt here and the cobblestone, and I really want this to be grass. So we are going to enchant. I'm going to head off to another member of the server's experience farm, since I don't currently have my own. And I'm going to get enough. I'm going to get 30 levels, come back, grab some of my diamonds, which I only have a few of, and we're going to enchant a level 30 diamond pick. Okay, let's go. So let's just pop this guy in here. And efficiency 4. Not silk touch. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That'll be a nice pick to branch mine with and get the diamonds up. Okay, I'm at the branch mine. We're going to head down here to drop off the pick and show some other things. Namely, this path I made over here. I don't know if I've shown this yet or not, really. But here is the underneath of here. And we got all of our stuff, as you can see. I'm really kind of... That's all the diamonds I have. I haven't even filled in this yet. Still got the carrots in it. And then I don't know if I showed this or not, but I'll show it real quick. It's a little piston elevator. Check out Mumbo Jumbo's YouTube channel because it's his design. And he claimed it was very SMP friendly, and I have found that to not be true, in fact. But that's okay because it still works most of the time. It's only me and Palooka, so it'll probably work now. But when there's a few different people on, either it doesn't work, or it doesn't work because it doesn't rise, or I fall through it, which he claimed was not possible. But that being said, it's still a great elevator. So you push the piston there. Yep, see, this is what happens. And no matter how long I wait here, it's not lag, because I break this and the block comes out fine. I can break it fine. It just the piston, the redstone doesn't keep up, or the pistons don't keep up, I guess. I don't know what it is, or what's different about his than mine. I don't know. But I can try it again. So you put that block there to stand on. And then you put a block in front of this piston here. Now, you push this button, and the piston pushes the block under, or the redstone block underneath this block. And the redstone block triggers, that redstone there, and it just extends this piston out. You check his channel. I'm not going to give a tutorial, but if you ask me, there should be, in order to make it completely foolproof, there would have to be a delay. But there we go, so that worked fine. And then you just break these two blocks, they fall down into the water with hoppers, and away they go. And that, the bottom of that, I might as well show you where that is. And then when you want to get down, of course, you just fall. And, bottom of that comes out to here, which is the bottom of the ravine for the branch mine. So I've been using that more than the branch mine entrance these days. But I'm gonna put, since I do want to use it for branch mining, I am gonna put this pick right there where I will probably forget it. But that's okay. Yeah, I like this. We gotta do up this path here somewhere. The sandstone here makes it a little hard because you don't want the sand to fall. But we'll figure something out and get it looking nice and pretty and matched with the rest of the branch mine stuff here. So, our clay adventure, actually, you know what? I just remembered why I did enchanted diamond pick and not something else. I need to grab some obsidian for for what we're about to do, because I am going to, now, my nether portal, when I go through my nether portal here, it syncs up with, and then I go, it goes to a portal, someone else's portal in the nether, and then when I go back through that person's portal, it brings me to, Palooka's overworld portal, I believe. I'm not sure. Someone else on the server, if you don't know. And so, that is kind of a problem, but that's not that big of a problem because the UFO that the portal's at, UFO crash, which looks awesome, but apparently was griefed, sadly, and so I'm not sure what it looks like right now, but it's not that far away, so I don't mind walking back from there at all. As a matter of fact, I usually stick around over there, grab some slimes in the swamp nearby. I need 10. Oops. But, so I could fix that problem right now, but I'm actually not going to do that. Now, I've been digging a tunnel. I got some unnecessary things in my inventory, but that's okay. I've been digging a tunnel to... Oh boy. Oh no. It's okay. I have one of these. I'll survive this. Oh, Okay, we're good. That's okay. I meant for that to happen, in fact. Yeah, grab some extra obsidian, why not? And I do have flint and steel on me. Here's the branch mine. Been branching mining away quite a bit. Alright, so now I have to remember that this is in there. Let's make sure I haven't been cooking anything. Yeah. So, I've been digging a tunnel in the nether pretty far, and I've been sort of grabbing the nether quartz as we go. I've gathered up quite a bit, and just branch mining it, sort of, but also trying to get away from where everyone is, because there's like 4 people that live in the immediate area. It's kind of... I mean, I don't mind living near people, but my branch mine has already connected with one of theirs, I believe, and caves, I keep running into caves that have been explored, and then other people say the same thing, so, wrong house. So, oh, and then there's this, which is just a bunch of wood someone threw on top of my house, or on top of my hole, with a warning sign, why you AFK, Keymash. Could have been worse, be prepared, some of the server. Anonymous, come at me. So, we're gonna go down that branch a ways. I won't really show the branch mining part of it. Oh, look, they broke. I was prepared for that. And then I will recreate another portal. We will hop back out. Hopefully not connect with anyone else. I really would be surprised if we did. And then we'll see where that leads us. Hopefully be somewhere with some clay. So, haven't made my journey yet, but the extent of the griefing was pretty extreme. That person has been banned and apparently admitted to it. So, hopefully that problem's gone. But that does just go to show you. I'm not going to name names, but whoever it was, they were a donator. So, they claimed it wasn't their money, so they didn't care, but... yeah, still spent someone's cash. Okay, I've traveled quite a distance, and I got another portal set up here. Ready to head in it and see what we got. I didn't bring a diamond pick with me, so whatever it is, we're stuck with it. No moving it around. Hopefully we won't come out someone else's. Please don't come out someone else's. Okay, there we go. Good. Good. Okay, jungle wasn't one of those things that I wanted. But at least... oh, there's a swamp right there. That's good. That's good. Let me just quickly write down the coords here. 207, negative 1600. So, 207, negative 1600. Great. Oh, picture. Alright, so... ow. Okay. So... let's go get ourselves some clay. Got some right here. Sweet. Got a nice fast shovel. Don't even care about the water. Tearing through it anyways. So this is good. Hopefully, I mean, I kind of doubt it, but hopefully no one else has been here. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I would be surprised if someone else has already been to this particular swamp. But then again, people might be on the hunt for the swamps. We certainly are. Oh, didn't even get hurt. Look at that. It is nighttime, so we could go for the lovely slimes here. But the clay is number 1, which that's the stuff that... for all this stuff, I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to say what should be done in Minecraft and what shouldn't be done. I mean, who am I to say? But, did I turn my music volume down? I may have. No, it's still up there. But I do feel as though when you add something that is purely for building design and for your building pleasure, like the stained clay, to make it possible to get a lot of it and make it so that people aren't going to be competing for it would be nice. I mean, you know, when you think about nether quartz and comparators and that kind, and you know, stuff like that, it's fine that there's not that much of it because you don't need that many. Now, when you think about nether quartz and building with quartz blocks, you know, you want to build a big, awesome structure. You want to build a real awesome redstone contraption. Get yourself some redstone. Get yourself some comparators. You probably don't need a lot of them, you know. But build yourself a nice big castle or cathedral or, I don't know, house, any sort of building. You're gonna need a lot of blocks. So I don't know. If you ask me, there should be some way to get clay. And I think I discussed the other day about how making it a random timer while holding clay or holding gravel under a source block, or maybe a running water. Maybe running water would be more appropriate for what clay is. And then make the timer really long, so you don't really have a fast yield of clay, but you could really farm it up that way. You know, the unfortunate thing about Minecraft and water is that because water behaves so weird and is so infinite in Minecraft, which I think there's no better alternative for water. I think that that's just the way it has to be, but because that is the way it has to be, you have a problem where if anything interacts with water, you have to expect it to be exploited. Cobblestone generators, probably not intentional part of the game. Not a big game breaker because it's cobblestone. It's probably not intentional. For a while, I think there were some real easy obsidian generators. I don't remember. I never really used them. There still are a few, but there's nothing that I know of that is just like, well, actually, that's not true. I do know of one. Or do I? No, I don't. I don't know. I don't think I do, at least. But yeah, I think you have to spend some redstone. The only ones that I know of these days, you have to spend some redstone to get any obsidian out of it, and that's not a really infinite source of obsidian. I don't know. You gotta be. The point is, you gotta be careful with Minecraft water because because of the way it behaves, because the way that it's set up. You gotta be careful when, or I should say rather, Mojang needs to be careful when they're planning new water-related things. Something else to talk about when in the middle of, well, might as well grab some of these. Something else to mention, I suppose, while we're on the topic of Mojang and Minecraft development. New biomes coming out 1.7. Will we do a map reset? Probably not. I mean, it depends. For all I know, we will be ready to have a map reset before 1.7 comes out, since it looks like it's going to be a doozy, and it might take a while for it to come out. But it's not. You know, obviously there's no date yet, but there's new biome. There's some new blocks. New kind of dirt. I suppose it's like, you know, there's dirt, there's grass, there's mycelium, and then there's this stuff. I forget what he said it was going to be called, but I think Jeb tweeted out some pictures. Looks very cool, very cool. And I didn't look closely enough at the picture to see if there was new trees or not, but there's definitely were trees, quite a bit of trees in the picture. And you know, I think we'll probably, if we go the snapshot route, which will happen sooner than the full release, obviously. Well, rather, I guess I should say the snapshots will come out before the full release. And if we do end up going the snapshot route, which I think what we'll do is wait to get into a few snapshots, 1.7 snapshots, and then start doing them. because you know, it used to be that the snapshots were like big disclaimer, this is unstable. And I remember thinking, I remember, ow, I remember almost switching to the snapshots when I used to run the Hit the Ground Too Long server, just when I was trying YouTube. This was like a year ago, perhaps. And I remember the snapshot. Man, they've been doing snapshots for a year, haven't they? Oh my god. It makes me feel like such a loser for spending so much time on this game, and not. Oh, there's the portal. Good to know. But yeah, it makes me feel like such a loser for spending so much time on this game and not like moving on with my life. But you know, what can you say? They develop it so much and things change so much that you know, it's not. You wouldn't get bored of it like I haven't. This is a nice big swamp with lots of clay in it. The only reason why I'm not getting clay like that over there is because it's underwater and I don't have an Aqua Infinity helmet. But I don't know. Anyways, as I was saying, there was this one snapshot that I remember that made it so that, is that clay? Is that, no, it's stone. I mean, obviously this was unintentional, but if you went into the Nether, your game crashed or something, and like your world corrupted or something like that. Some sort of damage, perhaps. Maybe I don't have that remembered correctly. But then also, any tools that you looked at lost their enchantments. So like if you had an item in a chest that was enchanted, like a pickaxe, and you opened it, the chest up, lost its enchantment. And I remember, and now I might have that wrong because I never played in it and I never felt those consequences, but I do remember people on my server were saying, let's do the snapshots, you know, Minecraft is doing the snapshots and we want to be just like them. And I was a little reluctant because I was afraid of losing all of the stuff we did, and sure enough, the next 2 snapshots had real game-breaking bugs in them. So ever since then I've been a little wary of the snapshots, but ever since then, literally ever since those snapshots, Mojang has been doing an excellent job of making sure that they don't actually have problems in it. So I've now have been sort of converted into a snapshot kind of person. But like that is why I think if the snapshots start coming out soon, we won't switch to them yet. We'll wait until all of the big unforeseen bugs of overworking or not overhauling or anything, but the big changes to biomes is sorted out. I mean, I don't want to corrupt our world file, but when you have generating new biomes, that's kind of I would say that you know, if you update the crafting system, or if you update the you know, if you add hoppers and overhaul redstone and add some horses, nothing about that could really corrupt a world. I guess horses could, if you had a horse mob in there and that mob didn't despawn and that mob was causing corruption. But, you know, point is, world generation is kind of a big one. So, I think we're good there. So, with that, I think we'll wait for a few snapshots, especially if they start coming out weekly like they did before, because we probably wouldn't have to wait that long. And, that would be good. But yeah, like I said, I've been converted, so I understand people don't want to wait another year or whatever it'll be for the next official update of Minecraft. Some people do, some people don't. But the one thing that I think is important to mention is that the new launcher has the very nice kind of drop-down menu of what version you want to play on. So no more will people be refusing, one of the other reasons why I refuse to use a snapshot is because you have to continuously change the jar. It's the same reason why I didn't like mods, and the same reason why I didn't like texture packs, is because you go through one update, and with the snapshots it was once a week, and suddenly you have to go download things, move the jar, save the old one as a backup just in case, and, rename everything. It doesn't take that long, but it's obnoxious to do, in my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm just spoiled by being someone who's only ever been in computers before, I don't know. But it's no longer that way, which is good. And that was a major part of me changing into liking the snapshots. So that was a bit of a ramble. I'm sure this episode has gone on for a really long time, and you may not even hear that, but we did successfully find our clay, and I am going to head back now. Oh, I was like, where'd it go? Oh, okay. Fall down, no problem. I'm going to head back now to the house and deposit this clay. And that will probably... Let's see if we hit our portal. I bet we will. Yes, we will. I'll show you the open part to the nether. This was a lava flow that I blocked up there, as you can see. And then you have to come around over here. I did this because, well, you'll see why I had to do it. Made these pillars to help guide me. And then right tucked into here is our branch, which actually isn't that long, so maybe I'll just walk back and show you. But that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna cook up this, gonna get a lot more cyan dye, and probably the next thing I'll do is lay out some of the street. And I'll probably do that off camera, and then we'll probably construct another house on camera, and including the interior. And let me, before we go, just a quick sneak peek. I'm not sure if this is wanting to be shown, but let me just show you where we pop out. We pop out here. Of course, it's raining. It's okay. We'll put up with it. And that would be the smashed UFO, which I think looks pretty awesome, even if it was griefed to hell. But I think it looks pretty cool. It's only the front of it right now, I believe, or the bottom half of it or something. But I think that looks good. And then all I have to do is come this way and we get back home. So I will do one last check-in before we officially call it. When we're back at the house, so maybe I'll show you our clay supply as is right now. But other than that, we're done. But I'll be right back. Alright, so I just wanted to check in real quick and show you two things. First thing is my nether quartz. I already had quite a bit. I just added a few, maybe like half a stack to it, and we got quite a bit, which is nice. Not enough to really build with quartz, like I said earlier, but enough to use comparators pretty regularly and probably be set for quartz for quite a while. But again, if you want to build with quartz, probably should even fill up 2 rows once we start building there, since I believe it is 4, so like 4 stacks of quartz, which isn't even that much. And then the clay, which we have quite a bit. I already had some, I think I already had like 2.5 stacks. Now we have 4.5, which is nice. And that is probably gonna be 1 street, honestly. The streets are 4 wide, so really it's only about a stack, a little more than a stack of street, I guess you could say. So the street would be 64 blocks long, which really isn't that much. It might be only half a street, really, when you get down to it. So that's kind of the scope of this project, but I would I'm actually kind of glad about that pick. I wasn't glad before. I'm glad now because it'll make branch mining go by so much quicker. And that's going to be exactly what we need. We need enough diamonds to get us, and there's the cave in there. We'll come up on that later, I suppose. Take a sneak peek. Ravine. Ravines. Pretty cool. But, yeah, like I said, not enough diamonds to get some armor and tools. Switch on over to that. And, hopefully, no promises, but hopefully get an experience farm going. I do have some dungeons. I just don't know where they are. I just know that I found them. But if I can re-find them, then we will totally throw together an experience farm. I'll probably do that off camera. And then build a way, get hopefully some aqua, infinity, or respiration. Either or both would be nice. As well as Silk Touch. Those are two enchants that would be nice. And then this project will become really a matter of taking trips. First of all, taking down this. And then it'll become a matter of taking trips over to that swamp. Getting the clay hauled out. Cooked up. And laid down for the street pattern. And once we get the street pattern down, we can begin the really fun part where I just hammer out these houses. Probably going to build all the frames first, then do all the insides. And but you know, it'll lead for some nice episodes, I think, because we can do some chatting while we lay down the street. That's the word. And then I can go off camera and build the house, just the frame of the house, the sandstone part with the glass and the roof. And then I can come back on camera where we decide exactly how this house is going to look in terms of the insides. And I keep coming up with these little tidbits of, oh, what if we put one house with a wall right here going this way, and then, you know, you walk into the house from the kitchen, and then once you go through the kitchen, you have the dining room area, but then since it's a kind of a U shape of a house, you know, then you hit the stairs going downstairs to a farm, or a cactus farm, or whatever. But just little farms underneath the houses. And you know, I keep thinking of it and thinking, oh, I gotta remember that. And of course, I don't remember any of them. But I'm sure it'll be lots of fun re-remembering them with you guys in the episodes to come. So definitely stay tuned, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Tune into the stream. Link is in the description. I will see you next time.